Okay, hello once again from a very humid Japan. We had quite a lot of rain today, so the evening is very humid. So yeah, all very sweaty here. But anyway, the guys just finished this one and putting it all together, all the little tiny details that with things we do on these cars. Yeah, so sometimes it takes 2 or 3 days to get everything right. So this is another FJ Cruiser, and it's in the signature Voodoo Blue, the color of the prototype one that was shown in the US when it first came out. And this one is a 2011 February with 44,000 miles, 77,000 kilometers. It was a grade 4.5B in the auction. And it's a proper 4.5 car with a really nice set of aftermarket wheels. And we have put a brand new roof rack on. We put a roof rack on every one, assuming everybody would want one. I mean, maybe somebody doesn't. But you can always take it off because the little brackets, the little covers that go where the bolts go come with the car. So if you decide you don't want it, you can take it off. So anyway, let's have a closer look. This one comes with the front fog lights, and this one's got a pretty nice aftermarket grille. These little LED, I presume, fog lights. Anyway, it's quite nice. And okay, it did come with blacked out side winkers. We've changed those to orange. It has the aerial, of course, that is hidden inside the car when we ship it. And the molding here, which can be a problem, it tends to perish, is very good. It looks like it's been replaced. It's very supple. And it has the FJ door trims along the bottom, which is quite nice. The running boards are all, the steps are all good. Oh, I'm going to mention, these are the wheels. Very good Yokohama tires. And they come with this trim. This is actually removable, and I'm going to show you, we have another set. Should you desire to have red ones, red trim, you can, because we have a set of red ones in the back, and they're simple to swap. There's one Allen key nut to remove, and then you can change. The car came with red ones. I think they thought they would match the Jaus mud flaps. Personally, we didn't like them, so we ordered a set of the silver ones. But if you prefer the red ones, you can swap them, or we can swap them before we ship. Either way, you can have two sets with the car. They're not cheap, but anyway, we just thought that silver was more matching. It's a personal opinion. And you can see it's got the Jaus mud flaps on the back as well, and this one's got the rather good-looking Ganador 4-pipe muffler, which we've had 2 or 3. I think this is the 3rd one or the 4th one with the Ganador mufflers. They do look rather good, kind of match the macho car. And this one also comes with a tow hitch and what the Japanese call a hitch member. And this one has the factory built-in or dealer option built-in rear camera. And these FJs, they all come with rear fog lights, front and rear fog lights. Now, In the back here, this is the box containing the extra red alloy wheel trims, so you can have your choice. These are we took them off, and again we don't particularly like them. These covers go on the orange Winker lenses on the front, and you can put them on if you want. Anyway, they'll come with the car. You choose. Personally, I'm not a fan of sticking lots of bits of plastic on my cars, unless they're really good looking aero kit. And in here, you've got a set of rather gaudy, I mean this guy was really into it, but seat covers. This kind of turquoise, blue and white seat covers. They're really good condition and well made. But again, not to our taste, but they might be yours. Whatever you choose. Anyway, the rear boot area, trunk area is very clean. Most of them come with a few scratches because obviously they get used by people who are into sports and things. This one, obviously not. This guy was into the image. Maybe we all are. So here you go. It's 2012 February, 44,000 miles. That's very good mileage. We don't normally get them. That's a tad low for us, and especially with all these nice bits as well. Yeah. It's a proper 4.5 car. If you're looking, I think the bonnet is open. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. You'd be viewing it with the bonnet open. And yeah. So just a lovely example. Lovely example. This guy definitely didn't take it off-road. And I forget where it came from. One of the big cities in Japan. So there we go. Let's take a look inside. As I've mentioned many times, we have one of these at the house in South Africa, and they are just fantastic machines. For the nice thing in South Africa is if the road disappears for some reason, you can keep going. It's which does happen. Anyway, it's very nice to drive. A little bit tight in the back, but I've traveled 400 or 500 kilometers sitting in the back, and don't mind too much. Nice mats. Of course, there will be the Dropbox link of numerous photographs, and of course photographs of the underneath to show the chassis. It is important, if you are looking at one of these from another source, make sure you get very clear photographs of the chassis, clarifying that it is genuinely clean. There are quite a lot of them, with some, well, I'd say, yeah, 50% of them have reasonable amounts of rust, sometimes pretty nasty. Okay, let's turn the ignition on. Okay, you can see all the warning lights on there, so we turned it on. I imagine anybody watching this knows what this car is, but it's got a 4-litre V6 petrol engine, so it's yeah, lots of power. This one has a reverse camera. They don't all come with a reverse camera, of course you can install one quite easily. All the manuals, so you can have a few Japanese lessons. And what else we got? Of course it's got curtain airbags, front airbags, side airbags, and cruise control down here. audio controls on your steering wheel, and of course air conditioning. All Japanese cars have air conditioning. Traction control. This also has what you call it? A-track, yeah. And we left this little power source on. You can take it off if you don't like it. Personally, I'm not too keen on it, but nice clean armrests. And of course, these ones have the side visors as well as the front visors, which can be useful. So, and also a drive recorder that will be taken out of the car and mailed to you, along with all the documents and etc. And of course, it's got high-low. So, yep, I think that's about it. Power, yeah, it has power controls for the mirrors and rear fog lights, as I've already mentioned. In this case, front fog lights as well. All right, let's take a look at the engine. Presently, there's only one key, but we will provide a second key, and also there is we'll provide two remote keys, in other words, and one just physical key, no remote. But yeah, this one, yeah, the advantage with this particular one is unusually low mileage. We don't usually get them. I mean, of course, you can buy ones with lower mileage, but then you are looking at a much higher price. So 44,000 miles for a 12-year-old car, it's not too much. What's that? It's 3,500 miles a year. Doesn't sound too much. All right, nice and clean. And take a look at the auction sheet. And where are we? Okay, here we go. And we are looking at grade 4.5B, nice and clean. Heisei 23 February, so it's 2011, FJ Cruiser, 77,770 kilometers, probably has a few more now since we've been driving it around. And there's the body, just very clean indeed. Yeah, it's a genuine 4.5, so just really nice. Proper car, and a Toyota, which are the most reliable cars in the world, in my opinion, and most people's opinion, I think. You are for reliability, unbeatable. So if this car is of interest to you, please do talk to Paul at Jap-Auto-Agent, and he can guide you through the process of buying it, and we can make every effort to get it to you as quickly as we can. Presently shipping in containers, probably the safest way to ship, and we've got container boats leaving every week, so no problem there. Thankfully, with COVID really screwed a lot of things up, but those days are over, thankfully. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
We are a UK-based personal car import agent trading since 2004. We have a proven track record supplying thousands of Japanese cars direct from Japan to customers throughout the UK. Working as your appointed agent for a fixed commission, we provide a 4-step personal car import service. This is an opportunity to cherry pick and safely buy the best high-grade, low-mileage cars direct from Japanese car auctions at export trade prices for personal import to the UK. You will make large savings on UK retail prices while buying the best quality cars available in Japan. It's a genuine win-win opportunity. Before the auction starts, background checks and hands-on inspection are carried out by the Japanese staff. Under Japanese law, any accident history or mileage discrepancy must be declared by the auction and shown on the auction report. The truth is, the best cars normally stay in Japan. They are bought by Japanese dealers for resale because the best cars will pass a strict Japanese roadworthy test, known as a shaken. Shaken failures are seen in Japan as fits for recycle or export. Many turn up in the UK without the auction report to maximise the dealer's profit margins. So it's vital to see a genuine translation of the auction report before the sale starts. Once we have found a particular car, we next arrange our hands-on inspection to confirm the condition matches the auction report and take a large number of photos. Keep in mind, we are not car dealers buying and selling for profit. Why supply bad cars when it's just as easy to supply a great car from the fountain of supply and simply keep adding to our long-established superb track record? Check out our customer reviews or head to our YouTube channel found on our website to see the quality of the cars we supply. To learn more, pick up the phone and speak to us direct without obligation. Ask for Paul. Telephone 01625 560 505 or on mobile 07989 560 505. Our email sales@Jap-Auto-Agent.com.